Live from Santa Rosa, it's SRJC Tonight with your host, Anthony Bryanson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's it doing? How you doing tonight? Welcome, it's great to have you. I'm your host, Anthony Bryanson, and I'm so glad you could join us for some holiday entertainment. Now, we've got a great show for you tonight. We have interviews from SRJC alumni, students. We have a musical performance at the end of the show. But first, we just got news of a cool new ice skating rink happening in Courthouse Square, and we sent our correspondents, Jess and Brian, to check it out. Take it away, guys.
It may not snow in Santa Rosa, but winter fun has definitely arrived downtown. The newly installed ice skating rink, also called Winter Lights, at Old Courthouse Square is now open to the public through January 9th. This volunteer-driven attraction is a project of the Santa Rosa Metro Chamber and is the first of its kind for downtown. The rink was formed from heat-pressed polymers, making the rink 100% recyclable, a very fun experience for eco-friendly skating.
I'm a pastor at Bayside. Just in the last year and a half, we've partnered a lot with the downtown Metro District to do lots of different things. It started with building the parklets all up and down on 4th Street. We built parklets for about 14 businesses. And then from there, it's just a whole bunch of other stuff we've kind of partnered with. So we did an Easter egg hunt at Easter. We did bingo this summer. We did Fall Fun Fest down here on the square back at the end of October. And then now we're doing the ice rink together. Right. It's been an incredibly rough last 18 months. So I think for people to get out and have fun and socialize, I think it's awesome.
My name is Elkie Humphreys. I'm a volunteer and I'm doing the what they call the skate shop. Never been there before, and I think it's really great. I think it's really neat, and most of the people that I've talked to have been having a really good time. They're coming out, and I think it's great for the downtown. It was just through the Chamber of Commerce and the Metro Chamber in Santa Rosa. I think they wanted to do something that was a little bit more bring people to the downtown, and what they've done is asked a bunch of volunteer organizations such as where I come from to come in and help volunteer and run it. So everybody that comes in different shifts is some kind of organization in Sonoma County.
Well, I came with my son. My sister's with my son somewhere, but we came to ice skate.
I want ice skate.
How was it?
Good.
Did you fall?
Yes.
Yeah, did you have a lot of fun?
Yes. I got a balloon.
Balloon?
Skates are available for rent for $8.50 and include a 45-minute session and skate rental, though skaters are welcome to bring their own sharp skates if they prefer. The rink will be open daily. To get tickets, head to downtownsantarosa.org.
Well, that sure looked like fun. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, folks, tonight, as you can see, we have some special guests. They're here to talk about their careers and experiences from Santa Rosa Junior College. These guests include Adrian Hernandez. He is an associate producer at Revel Creative, and as well, we have two SRJC students currently in the digital filmmaking program. Please welcome, already introduced, Adrian Hernandez, Natalie Heisenbuttel, and Roger Lua. How you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Awesome. Our pleasure. Thank you for coming. Adrian, I'm going to start with you. So, you attended, when did you attend the program here at the JC?
I started taking classes in the fall of 2015.
Oh, right. So how would you say your experience here has helped you in your career and your current job?
Actually helped me get started into the job. The company was a startup at the time, and one of the co-founders was a colleague at a class. So us taking the class together kind of solidified that friendship and bonding. Yeah.
Excellent. And what do you do there? What is your primary job there?
So my title is an associate producer. That's just a fancy way of saying that I will get anything done that's needed. So I will edit, I will shoot, I will do pre-production for whatever project is needed at the time.
All right, excellent. And so that brings us to Natalie and Roger. So how long have you guys been in the digital filmmaking program currently?
So I think I've been in it for 2 years, but I was at the JC. I'm coming back to the JC to do this program. So like before didn't know what I wanted to do and dropped out, and then now I'm here doing something that I actually really love. So
That's excellent.
Yeah.
And Roger, what about you?
I've been to the JC here for 3 years right now. I came in 2019. I'm living in the Central Valley, so I heard about this filmmaking program. So I traveled here in car. It took a 4-hour trip just to get here to learn this best filmmaking class here in the valley. So I heard about that. So I thought it was pretty interesting. So I'm glad to be here. I'm here to get my certificate, and it's an honor just to even like be with the environment with talented people, talented, skilled working people. Just all around blessed to be here.
Excellent. Well, that's awesome. Good. And so that brings me to my next question. We'll get back to you in a second, but after you two are done here, do you plan on transferring or going into the field, or what are your plans?
So I did get accepted into 2 colleges. I got accepted into SF State and SSU, and so I'm actually going to go into SSU and get my bachelor's degree in communications and media. And I currently am actually working for Petaluma Community Access as their access assistant, which is broadcasting their city hall meetings, and then also they just actually bumped me up to start doing their social media, so I'm excited about that.
Excellent. And what are your plans, Roger?
I'm still designing, still looking at schools, still researching. But right now I'm just taking it easy, trying to finish classes here at the JC.
All right. Adrian, let's get back to you. So, yes, you're currently working where you are. Do you have any plans on continuing schooling, or do you think you're good? You're happy with doing what you're doing?
That is a question I'm still thinking about constantly. I think about going back to school and finishing up my bachelor's in filmmaking, but as of the moment, the timing isn't there, and also my grades aren't there yet. So we're just waiting to see what happens. But I'm very open to it.
All right, awesome. Speaking of, this brings me to the final question. So recently, the SRJC digital filmmaking program has had some curriculum changes pretty recently. There are some new classes added that weren't there before, but they've also shortened the requirements. Instead of 32 units, now it's 21. Some of the new classes are Media 51, like specifically sound design for filmmaking, and they've taken out certain classes like Intro to Digital Media, and some computer science classes like Photoshop 2 are no longer electives. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Do you think they're good? What are some things you like or don't like about these changes? Adrian, maybe start with you.
Well, now it's less credit, so I wish I had the opportunity when I was in class. But regardless of whatever's offered at the JC, I still took all the classes offered when I was getting the certificate. So I am actually interested in going back and taking that class with Brian again.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I went through the whole thing already, so like I'm almost done, and so I actually really enjoyed taking all the classes and learning all the different things. I do find it awesome that they do have a short time period to finish it, which is great for them because they can get out in the field. So I'm a little bit of both.
All right, we're short on time, so real quick, Roger, any thoughts from you?
Oh yeah, I agree. Like, it's pretty interesting how like this college has these great opportunities for students to learn many more basics to filmmaking. I wish we had this type of filmmaking where I'm from, in our valley. We have no type of classes sort of like this. So it's awesome just to be here.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, now for those of you at home who are interested in the filmmaking program yourself, here's some more information.
I'm Brian Antonson, and I teach in the digital filmmaking program in the communications department at SRJC. In the the classroom, we have a RED camera, we have a C300 camera, we have a robotic jib, we have a variety of dollies, we have sound gear that students can check out, DSLR kits. All of this really gives the students an opportunity to see what production is really like by putting it right in their hands. And most people learn best by doing.
Brian is a wonderful teacher. He encourages you, and he loves making movies, and he loves being around the process.
I loved being a part of the digital filmmaking program. It was so awesome to work with real professionals in the industry.
Over the years, I've seen students become really good friends working on a variety of creative projects, from short films, documentaries, they work on scripts together. They're really supportive, and that's really the name of the game when it comes to a film school.
The JC's media program is really just getting students ready for the workload that modern freelance or high-level production studios actually work at, and being able to take those skills and apply it to a day-to-day job is invaluable.
The way most of our classes are designed are the content is student generated. So students make their own scripts, they work in teams, it's very collaborative, and they check gear out from the program and make their film. It's a really exciting opportunity for students to make a piece of media from beginning to the end.
The professors have such extensive knowledge and experience that really gave me a solid foundation for my future in digital filmmaking careers.
My favorite part about this department is the ability to network with all the different students who are also passionate about filmmaking, and also working with the equipment, which is really cool, and having the ability to make your very first short film through this department. Media 20 is a really, really great experience for students, for filmmakers, if you want to be a writer or director, or cinematographer or editor or sound or any of that. You don't focus on acting when you're in these classes. You focus on the behind the scenes and being a crew member.
I really thought the facilities were nice, and the film program was really comprehensive. I'm getting my associates now for digital filmmaking, and I've really enjoyed my time at SRJC, and I think it was a great learning experience.
To get more information about digital film program, go to SRJC's website and in the search bar, type in digital filmmaking.
Closing our show tonight is an SRJC and Humboldt State University student wrapping up a bachelor's degree in music composition. Getting us into the holiday spirit with a performance of Carol of the Bells, give it up for Victor Vasquez.
Thank you.
Victor Vasquez, ladies and gentlemen. That's our show. Thank you so much for watching.
This has been a production of the Media 19 class. Thanks for watching, and happy holidays.